and I'm here playing a little game called Fright Night. This is actually what a... Launch, for crying out loud! Launch! Anyway, so this was one of the games that was submitted to the Game Jam, and also by the thumbnail, actually, I gotta say, it actually looks like it has some serious potential. Anyway, like I said, this is one of the very first, well, okay, it's one of the two very first games that is submitted to the Scare Me Shakeless Jam, okay? I can't wait to dive into it. Whoa, what's going on there? Okay. Sounds like the music has a bit of potential here. Anyway, so, okay, I think this runs off of standard first-person mechanics. Yeah, it does. Oh, whoa. Wait a second. Whoa. Where's my mouse control? Wait, do I have rotate? Oh, hello. Whoa. Hello. Oh, you're big. You're big. You are very big. Whoa, holy cow, this is fast. Yeah! Speed is key! Don't mind if I pick this up. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. Whee! Okay, am I getting points or something? Okay. Uh-oh. Wait, are they all gaining on me? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. I guess I need 3 out of 10 points. This is level 1. So let's go. You could slow the game pacing down just a little bit there, Buster Brown, because this is way too fast. Did I just fall off the edge of the earth? Yeah. Okay, I didn't. Okay, okay, where am I? Where do I need to go next? You're a bit creepy. Okay, here we go. Man, this is actually some pretty good music, though. Holy cow. It's actually pretty rocking. A little loud, though. I need to turn it down. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was doing a little bit of watching of Markiplier before playing this. Oh, did I pick this up? Yeah, I did not pick this up. Sheesh. Whoa, hey, ho. Did that area just open up? No. Okay, then. I can't believe I died on level 1. Sheesh, I'm embarrassing. I should have my gamer card revoked. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Wow, this is randomly generated. Oh my goodness, that is actually kind of clever. Anything this direction? No. Okay then. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. I think this game has like 10 levels. I think the description said it had like 10 levels or something like that, but I don't know. I'm not really scared yet. I mean, yeah, these guys are kind of creepy to look at, but... Whoa, I thought I ran off the edge of the universe there. Again! Okay, rolling around, rolling around. Going as fast as I possibly can. Moving as fast as I possibly can. Running, and a bop. Did I get that? Okay, here we go. There we go. We got it. Okay, let's see. Where's the sex? Sheesh. Beep. Yahoo! Whoa, hello. Space to rotate. Okay, whoa, these guys look creepy. Ugh. Yeah, but they're kind of slow. They got nothing on my speed. Speed is key! Okay, here we go. Bam, got that, okay. Okay, let's see. Anything down this direction? No. Wait, actually, no, there is. Holy cow. Okay, this is a lot more bigger and more elaborate. It would be more fascinating if the enemies were actually pursuing you, because, you know, it would add a little more tension to the game. I mean, if the enemies were to, like, spot you or something. But I think a speed adjustment is definitely needed, because you're way too freaking fast. Like, that's no joke either. Like, that's no joke. Maybe a little bit of mouse pointer integration, too, if it's going to be a first-person game. Okay, where is it? It may be like a mini-map, but, you know, kind of have it done in the style of, like, what was that game again? Dark Deception, you know? Where you can only look at it if you're standing still or something like that. You know, something like that. Did I get that? Yeah, I got that. Okay, then. And I see some cracks and glitches and breaks here and there, but I'd say it has quite a bit of potential to it. The music is absolutely fantastic, though. I gotta say. That you got brownie points on the music there. The music is really good. For horror, it's I wouldn't necessarily say it's a horror game. I mean, horror theme music. Whoa, that was close. Okay, there we go. Anyway, okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say it's like horror game music, but I guess it kind of works out in a way. But the music is really good. The music is actually pretty good. It's top-notch, top tier. Cannot deny, as an avid music lover myself, even though, honestly, I really wish there was a little more oomph to the enemies, where they actually feel a little more like an actual threat. That would be kind of nice. And the keyboard controls are a bit confusing to use, but actually, they're really not that... Okay, they're a bit confusing at first to use, but once you get your head around them, they're actually not that bad, actually. I gotta admit. There we go. Let's see. Whoa! Hello! We got the man behind the slaughter here! Ah, we got the man behind the slaughter. Actually, I feel like our character could be a little bit taller here, too. You know? It's the purple guy from Five Nights at Freddy's! I'm gonna run into Springtrap next, aren't I? I'm gonna run into Springtrap! Oh, great. Well, I have news for you. Springtrap ain't scary. Oh, wait. Did these guys change direction or... No. It looks like these guys stop every few seconds, too. You know, actually, these feel more like enemies that you would get on level 1. They're a bit creepy to look at, but, you know. Okay, I gotta give you points, though. Enemy variety. Actually, that's a good thing. That is a very good thing that you got going there. I think if you were to make their moves and I think if you were to make them have, like, special moves and special abilities and such for these types of enemies, I think that would probably work out rather well. Hey, I picked up that piece, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. Okay, let's go. This almost kind of reminds me of the maze from Windows 98. Gosh dang it, this is the second time this happened, where I ended up stuck inside a maze, and it reminded me of Windows 98. If you don't believe me, take a look at Monitor Maze. Actually, that was a game that was released in the 2018 Game Jam for the Scare Me Shakeless. Did I just kill myself? Did I just literally die? I died. Son of a gun. I died. Alright then, so anyway. That was one of the games that actually had quite a bit of potential that was submitted to the 2018 Scare Me Shakeless Jam. Tell you the truth, actually, that was probably the game that I ended up liking the most. Considering that, well, actually, that game had the most solid experience. There we go. Okay, level 4. What do we got this time? Hello, we got the green. We got... Oh. They look like... Oh, are they orcs? They're orcs, aren't they? They're orcs. Okay, then. Why are they all doing that, though? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem necessarily in character. I think there's a few bugs that you might want to try and hammer out there. Just saying. Like I said. Extra life? I mean, I don't see why you would want to put it as a big cube like that, but okay, that works out too. That works out too. I mean, I could still say it's probably a bit of a beta thing, but honestly, I do like the idea of being locked up inside a maze and trying to find your way out by collecting some of these pieces. But at the same time, I think there's some polish that you can do to it. Like, for example, how fast your character goes. Because apparently, the character goes way too frickin' fast. Way too frickin' fast for his own good. Because, like, for example, I accidentally ran into that enemy there when that wasn't my intention. There's the extra life back there. Weird. Okay, so this is gonna be purgatory for me? Ah! There's nothing more scarier than having something where, you know, I can't die. Ugh. Okay, here we go, here we go. Anything down this direction? No. Where am I? I'm lost. I am definitely lost. Like I said, it would be easier if there was like a little bit of a map that popped up whenever you stopped walking or something, you know? So that, you know, you can get a good idea of where you are, where to look, and where to go next. Or at least a somewhat solid idea. There we go. Okay, 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 okay. Like I said, take the idea from like Dark Deception, you know? Or have it so that you can only look at the map limitedly when you press a certain key or something like that. I think that would probably work out well. I mean, if you want to, I'd say map the rotate controls to your mouse so that, you know, people have a little more free reign. And I would also suggest, like I said, setting the E or the Q key to look at the map. You know, something like that. Okay, there we go. We got that. We got that. Okay, where else? Where else? I'm actually kind of happy to see the enemy variety, but, you know, it only goes so far if they're not going to do much or anything different than what the original enemies were doing. Were the enemies that you had in level 1. So basically when it comes down to it, I think if you wanted to fix that, I think I would like have these enemies, you know, like these guys have like swords and stuff on their back. I think I would have them like pull out their swords and start randomly chasing you if they catch you in your sight, you know? Something like that. Something like that. I think that would add just a bit more tension to the game and would make the game a little more interesting. And also would probably increase the incentive to survive. Because right now, the only way I'm going to die to these enemies is if I accidentally run into them. Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry about this. You don't necessarily have me all that terrified right now. I'm sorry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I mean, if you update the game and you let me know, I will. If you update the game and make it any scarier than it is, please be sure to let me know right away, okay? I will play it before the month of the scares is over. Gotcha. So see? I mean, okay. Alright. Where is it? 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 I mean, like I said, it's not a bad game. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea anyway. I mean, just being stuck inside a maze, trying to collect random items, trying to get out of said maze. It kind of reminds me of like a Monitor Maze. You know, the maze that got, you know, the maze game that was released for the month of scares about 2 years ago at this point. So, yeah. I know, I'm losing my train of thought. Maybe I should really just focus on the game here, huh? Ah, there it is. Ah, there we go. Don't mind me, just a little guy here. I'm just making a way over to here. Gotcha. Okay, there we go. Oh. That was too easy. Okay, what's the enemy type here? Wait, what? I have questions. I have serious questions. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Level 5. Okay, here we go. Actually, I will admit, I also do like the idea that the mazes are getting bigger and bigger and harder to navigate every single time you progress forward. So, I guess that's also some other effort that you put in there too, huh? Okay, so, like I said, I think if I were to do it, I think if you were to do it properly with the enemy variants and the enemy types, I think you probably should do other things to them to make them a little more scarier and to make them stand out just a little bit more. Because, well, if all your enemy variants are going to do the exact same thing, then, well, basically, there's basically no point in having the enemy variants. You could just have one basic enemy and just do it throughout the entire thing. Okay. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. But I gotta admit, though, that thumbnail had me sold. It had me sold. That thumbnail is really good, okay? I think, aha! Okay, here we go. Ah! Wrong place, wrong place, wrong place. My speed is screwing me over! No! Jacksepticeye, you lied to me! Dang it! Gosh! Dang it! Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Where would be the next thing? Like I said. And I mean, I don't mind the idea of the enemies also being bigger than you, because that would also certainly mean that there's more of a fright to it. But I think, if you wanted to execute it this more properly, I think I would have the enemies chasing you and pursuing you just a little bit more. Instead of just having, like, a bit of a static AI. I've always been kind of a sucker for those Spyro the Dragon type games where the enemies always kind of lock onto you and they follow you around. Or something kind of like Mario, you know? I mean, I think that may be a little bit harder to program, but you know what? If you are able to program it, then that's a testament to how well you can do game development. That is a testament to how far you're willing to learn and how far you're willing to go. Which, of course, by the way, is very admirable, okay? I must say so myself. Okay, so I wonder, are these little gaps here kind of like intentional or something? Or were they just like a glitch within Unity? Because I know Unity isn't necessarily the most friendliest of game engines to use. And this is kind of from experience. Oh, hello, you look like a moose. Okay, I wonder where most of these assets were kind of taken from then. Because I'm starting to get like a World of Warcraft vibe here from some of these characters. And I don't get why they stand in the middle and freeze up like that, but okay, okay. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Whoa, you look different. Are you going to do something different to me? What? No? You're not going to chase me or pursue me or anything? Okay, then. I guess that's fair. Like I said, these enemies are way too easy to dodge. Like I said, if they were to pursue you or something like that, I think it probably would be... I just fell off the edge of the earth. I can't believe I actually fell off the edge of the... Were one of you two getting freaky down there? Okay, here we go. I can't believe I fell off the edge of the earth. Sheesh, Louise. Ha, that wasn't even my intention either. Okay, let's go. Let's dodge these moose people. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Like I said, these enemies would probably be way more terrifying and way more harder to dodge if they actually pursued you or something like that. Again, I'm reverting back to that whole pursuing thing because I think that would add a little more tension to the game and would make things a little more interesting. Instead of just having them set on a predetermined path like you're currently doing right now. Granted, the predetermined path is always easy, and does that mean that it can screw a player over? Well, actually, you can use that to screw a player over. Look at Crash Bandicoot. But in this case, with this, I'd say it didn't work out all that well. It probably would work out well if the mazes were, like, smaller. Gosh dang it. Can I stop falling off the edge of the earth on this one? It would probably work out way better if we wanted to stick with the predetermined path if the mazes were much smaller and it wasn't so easy to dodge them. Or your character player, or the player was bigger, per se. I think that would probably make it something... I think that would make it a little bit harder and a little more scarier, add a little more attention to it, whether it be necessary or not. Okay, let's see. Am I going in circles? I must be going in circles or something. Oh, yeah, I'm going in circles. I'm going insane here, guys. I'm going absolutely, positively insane. Because the space has got me going around in circles. Considering that I fell off the edge of the earth. Twice. 3 times, actually. Ah, here we go. Here's the diamond. We need that diamond. Okay, did we get it? Yeah, we got it. We got it. Okay, points went up. Yeah, there's no real player interference. I mean, there's no real player feedback either. Like, if you got a point or something, do like a ping, a ding, or something like that, so the player would know when they got, like, a point or something, and they know they're progressing. It's a feedback loop, basically. That's what I'm looking for, is a bit of a feedback loop here. Oh, hello. You were easy to find. Okay, then. So, like I said, when it comes down to it, I think a feedback loop would do wonders for this game. Oh, okay, there's nothing else in here. Okay, then. Like, for example, maybe after you run into the enemies, you hear your character scream or something like that. I think that would also work out rather well. And when you collect up one of these fragment thingies or whatever, the little pyramid thingies that we're seeing throughout this maze, I think I would also have, like, some sort of auditory cue play with that. Because then, of course, it would give the player a little bit of an idea that they're making a sense of progression. It would definitely help out in the long run. It's not a bad concept, though. I got to admit, it wasn't a bad concept. In fact, like I said, it kind of reminds me of Minotaur Maze and how much praise I gave that game for the very idea of what the concept was. Okay, let's see. Where is this final piece? Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, look, right over there. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through, zippity-zappity zoop. I'm Speedy Gonzales! Arriba, arriba, andale, andale! Bravados! Okay, yeah, I can't do Speedy Gonzales for the life of me, okay? I could do a pretty good Sylvester, but I can't do Speedy Gonzales. Sorry about that. Had a slight interruption. Okay, anyway, back to work. I was trying to find this last piece, which is somewhere around here. I don't know where. Maybe it might be... Nope. Okay, nothing here. Ah, I see it now. I see where it is. Okay, then. Okay, then. Do I even have this on right? Okay, there we go. Hello? Why do I get, like, Monty Python and the Holy Grail type of vibe here? Okay, yeah, these assets were definitely ripped from another game. I think if you were to use a little more original assets, I think that would help. If you're looking for someone who could probably do original assets, I think there are some people out there who probably are looking for just credit right now, but I don't know. If you don't have the money, then yeah, look for people who are just looking for the credit and they want to do something. If you're actually planning on marketing this game, that yeah, you could promise some money, but later on down the line, after, well, people start buying it, of course, if they're looking for something like that, you know. There is some polish that's needed with this game, though. That's for darn sure. Nope, there's nothing here. Okay, then, I need to go back to the beginning. Like I said, I do like the fact that it's getting bigger and bigger. And, of course, the variety of enemy types actually isn't really that bad of an idea, but I really wish you did a little bit more with them. And these guys really aren't that scary. They're just knights. They're not, like, terrifying or anything. Whew. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Alright. 310, okay. 410. That's too easy. 510, okay. Where is the last piece? Where is the last piece? Okay. Doobity-doo, ba-doobity-doo, doobity-doo, doobity-doo. And these guys don't even have animation like some of the other characters did either, so I feel like you were pressed for time on this, or you felt like you were pressed for time, which, by the way, for the Scare Me Shakeless jam, it's a completely chill jam, okay? You could take as much time as you need. Heck, if you want to submit this game for the Scare Me Shakeless Jam 2021, go right ahead. Go right ahead, because, you know, to polish up and kind of expand upon the idea. Because, like I said, I think this is a rather good idea. It's a rather interesting concept, and I think there's a lot you could do with this idea. I think I need to go back to the beginning, because I did not see this piece anywhere. Is it over here? Nope. Okay. Doobity-doo, don't mind me nights, doobity-doo, 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 doobity-doobity, doobity-doo, doobity-doo. Because, you know, like I said, it does have potential to be scary. I think there's just some things that you gotta do, like, for example, probably making the character slightly bigger, maybe making the area a little more darker, too, applying some more dynamic lighting, I'm guessing. Oh, look, right over here. Okay, I'm gonna try and take a look back here. Nope, okay, there's nothing over here. Okay, let's go, let's go. Not unless I accidentally got a point and didn't realize it. Which is probably the case. And these guys are moving, like, really slow. The only way I could ever run into them is if I accidentally run into them. And even then, with how big they are, it's really easy to dodge them. Oh, some of them clip through walls. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm not screaming yet. I mean, granted, though, I will admit, at least the game runs smoothly on this machine. I mean, it's 40 at max, but it's... I mean, it doesn't get anywhere past 40, but it definitely doesn't drop anywhere past 30, so... You know, I gotta give props where props is due. At least it's solid. It's a solid experience. The game is solid. Considering that it feels like it might have been slathered together in a couple of months. Hey, look, if you need to update this game too, please feel free to do it, because again, this jam is extremely lenient. I mean, like, ultra lenient. You don't have to treat it like every other jam where basically, oh yeah, these... Why does it look like I'm on the sky? Anyway, it's not like every other jam out there where... Okay. Would be better if I got to see better detail of this enemy, huh? Wait a second, what the heck happened? Okay, then. I'm just gonna go get this. Wow, this is just an empty... Did I just die? Or did I just get shot up in the air for no apparent reason, like some random glitch or something? I just died. Yeah, I literally just died. Game over. Oh. Like that's... Uh-oh. And I think the game crashed on me. I think the game stopped working. Is this a part of the game? Either way. Well. Uh-oh. Yeah, the game stopped working on me. Uh-oh. Okay, so anyway, my thoughts on the game. Again, rather interesting concept. I think you could do way more with this, and I think if the enemies were to pursue you around just a bit, I think it would probably add a little more variety to the game. Also, with that too, I think it would also be interesting if you had a little more sound to the game too, to make a little more of an interesting user experience. Like, for example, a sound when you pick up certain things, a sound when you die, and maybe a sound when the enemy draws near. Again, don't be afraid to update the game. Don't be afraid to do anything while this jam is still going on, because you know what? This jam is fairly lenient compared to most of the other game jams out there. And, I mean, like I said, it's kind of about the concept and trying to get your name out there. and submitting a game that, you know what, you want to have promoted. And that's kind of the whole core of the Scare Me Shakeless jam. If I wanted to do a more serious jam, I probably might do one sometime in March, but I don't know. But other than that, not a bad idea. An interesting concept that could be fully fleshed out, given a little more time and effort. So anyway, please be sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. What would your ideas be for this game if you want to expand upon it? And what would you do if you wanted to... and what do you think? If you want to play this game yourself, the link is also down below in the description. You can leave me what you think down in the comments down below, and I'll see you all in the next video. This is Superchocolatemilkshake, signing off.